Hey everybody, just hanging out near the waterfall, chilling with the ducks. Came out here yesterday and I tried to do the blue lure challenge and I failed. I got skunked pretty bad. It's alright, we all get skunked, but I learned something. You know, my gut always says the blue lures are more of like a clear water type bait and color. It's been raining a lot lately, everything's all stirred up. Colors like chartreuse, pink are more like the zone. You know, I tried all kinds of stuff. I tried changing baits up, customizing them, using quicker retrieves, slower retrieves, different weighted jig heads in presentations, and they just weren't into it. They would bite it a couple times, but they just weren't into blue. So today I thought that we'd come out and use something a little more in the spectrum that I think is gonna work. Hey ducky. So I thought that we would use orange today. I think that orange might be more in the zone of what these crappie are going to be into. And I thought we'd start off with one of these Lunker Hunt tungsten 132 glow jig heads. And almost like a bucktail, like a mini bucktail, I'm going to put a little orange peel power bait on the end of it, kind of like a little trailer. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to switch from my 6-pound fluorocarbon that I've got going on to 2-pound and really lighten up. If anyone knows what this white-billed duck is called, I would love to know. They're very curious. Look, he's coming right up to me. They got red eyes and this white bill. But anyways, yeah, let's get into this and see how we can do with the orange. I think that is pretty sweet looking. So when I left off last night, the crappie were right here. I fished into the night last night and yeah, they just wouldn't bite the blue, but they were right around here when I left off. So these fish are being really skittish, so I'm going to throw on a 1/200th ounce trout magnet. These things are tiny. Finally got them on that 1/200th. Oh, they're golden shiners. That's why I keep missing them. These are all golden shiners. It's like, why do I keep missing these fish? Yeah, those golden shiners have tiny little mouths, so that makes sense why I kept missing them on that 132 ounce. So once I went to 1/200th, that was the move. Got him. Wow, this is sick. I hope this is another golden shiner. It is. Wow, this is so cool. Finally dialed in the golden shiner bite. This is revolutionary, you have no idea. On that 1/200th. That's so cool. Oop. They fight hard. They fight way harder than a bluegill. Wow, this is so sick. Look at how big this golden shiner is. Whoa, he popped off. And I hooked myself in the hand. Come on. Dang, this is so sick. All golden shiners. It's so epic. Been trying to figure out these fish for a long time. And it's that 1/200th of an ounce. Like this jig, I can barely cast it. Because last night I was out here and I kept getting short strikes. And I was like, what is this fish? I thought that they were bluegills. But it's these golden shiners. God, they're so thick. This is like my 10th in a row. Look how cool that fish is. Got golden fins. All right, I'm gonna catch one more and then try and find the crappie. So yeah, that 1/200th trout magnet is what I'm using on a gold trout magnet jig head, and they were crushing it. I kept getting short strikes over there last night when I was fishing with blue, trying to make the blue video. I thought that they were bluegills just being like picky, but the mouths on those golden shiners are so small that this 1/200th worked. So there you go, I had to downsize. That was the move. All right, now let's try and find these crappie. They gotta be around. Someone dropped a jig. That is a really nice jig. The fish are definitely deeper today. Like anytime I've got my float length close to the jig, they're not hitting it. But once I go a lot deeper, I think the fish are just sitting a little lower in the water column today. I'll just keep trying. We'll find them, don't worry. And if we don't find them today, we'll find them another day. All right, we have done a full lap around the lake and I'm back to where I started, which is cool. I've learned a couple things in the past few hours. 1/200th jig is working quite well, that orange color. So let's take our knowledge of what we've learned in the past few hours and apply it to the spot we started with. Oh, getting a bite, getting a bite. Oh, I'm on. There you go. We applied what we learned the past few hours to this spot that we were originally at, getting skunked on that big lure. We've figured out that they're actually golden shiners, not bluegills. Isn't that fun? Damn. This orange Julius is the golden shiner ticket. This is how you catch golden shiners. Throw a 1/200th jig head on with that orange Julius color. Make some orange Julius and you will get them. They just kept pecking at my lure last night when I was out here. But they're golden shiners, I guess. They are golden shiners. As soon as it drops, they're on it. So they must be sitting on the bottom, just waiting, hoping and wishing. But that's okay. It's awesome. Aren't they cool fish? They're really strong. Like for their size, they fight harder than crappie. It's like a little tougher than a bluegill, not a bass. Bass fight pretty hard. Yeah, it's a golden shiner kind of evening. It's an orange and gold shiner evening. That's what we're doing here. So cool looking, right? They are real cool fish. Yeah, another bluegill. I think we gotta roll out of here, try another spot. Can't seem to find the crappie. There he is. Really hope this is a crappie. Please be a crappie. It's fighting like a crappie. Largemouth? Yeah, I think it's a largemouth. Oh, it's a crappie. Yeah. All right. Mission accomplished, my friends. We got him on the Lunker Hunt Power Bite combo. Let's try and get another one. Oh, success. We actually did it. It's about to get dark. We actually got one. There we go. Feels like a crappie. They're smart. They love sitting under this tree. They know everyone's gonna get hung up. But nice, we got another crappie. That's what I'm after. I'm trying to catch these crappie. Ooh, it's getting dark. But they're into the orange, that's good. They are into that orange. They love sitting underneath this tree. Learned quite a lot today. I used 1/200th of an ounce jig heads to catch golden shiner, which I've been trying to figure them out for a while. Oop, I thought I just had one on. Just had a nice little bite there. And, you know, I learned a lot about blue yesterday and how I feel like it's more of a clear watercolor. And, yeah, just lots of stuff learned. Ended up getting on the crappie at the end of the day. Probably going to fish until the sun dips down, and then roll on out of here and get some pizza, which is orange. And yeah, I really appreciate everyone that watches these episodes. If there's another color that you want me to try out for these crappie, you know, I'm fishing for them until probably January 18th, I would say. And then I'm going on a pretty awesome fishing trip, which I'm not going to talk about, but I will be filming the entire time. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that, but you got some potentially interesting videos coming up. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next one.